in there, JR.
Please welcome the General Manager of Raw, Bischoff.
Well, obviously, Mr. Bischoff has got an agenda here tonight. Carrying that briefcase to the ring, I have no idea what his agenda might be.
Hey, I just got an idea. Maybe it's money, JR. Maybe we're getting a raise. Or well, maybe I'm getting a raise. Woohoo!
I wouldn't hold my breath, but in any event, stranger things have happened.
You know, Brock Lesnar likes to refer to himself as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. But ever since my competitor persuaded him to become exclusive SmackDown property, I would say that that title is very, very disputed.
Uh-oh.
And you know what? You fans in this arena who I love so much,
He does.
and fans from around the world deserve better than that, damn it. You people deserve your own world champion.
What?
Quite frankly,
Exclusive to Raw, the #1 brand in the history, mind you, of sports entertainment.
The world champion for Raw?
Now, Stephanie McMahon, she can refer to The Undertaker as the #1 contender if she chooses to. That's fine, that's her prerogative. And she can have her match with The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar at Unforgiven. That's fine. Because the world knows who the real #1 contender is, don't you? That's right. He's the man that proved and convinced The Undertaker right here on Raw that it's much better to jump to SmackDown and be a big fish in a little pond than it is to swim with the sharks on Raw.
Wow. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you the real #1 contender, Triple H!
well, Triple H certainly earned the #1 contender designation with his victory over The Undertaker in Madison Square Garden last week here on Raw.
Well, no, I gotta agree with Eric Bischoff. The fans here at Raw, you and I, Jeff, we do deserve our own world champion. But what do you mean by that? How are we gonna do that?
I have no idea, but I do agree with Mr. Bischoff on that regard, is that our great fans that support us each and every week here on Raw do deserve their own world champion. And how can you consider Brock Lesnar the undisputed champion when he only competes on one broadcast?
Well, you're right. As Eric Bischoff said, he is now, or that championship that he holds is very much disputed.
I would agree with that wholeheartedly. And the game again.
Oh, this is going to be very, very interesting, JR. Time to swim with the sharks on Raw.
You know, Eric, there's one thing you forgot to mention, and that's the fact as to why Brock Lesnar left Raw to go to SmackDown. And let's face it, the reason Brock Lesnar left is me.
Oh.
Brock Lesnar knows that he doesn't belong in the same ring with me. Brock Lesnar knows that he can't hang with me in this ring. As a matter of fact, Brock Lesnar doesn't even belong speaking my name.
Wow.
And the fact is that the second I beat The Undertaker to become the #1 contender, Brock Lesnar knew that his days as champion were numbered. So he took his belt and he ran with his tail between his legs.
Yeah, straight to SmackDown.
You see, Eric, as it turns out, the next big thing has no balls.
Oh!
You know what, Triple H? You and I are definitely on the same page, man. I agree with you 100%. And that's what I've always said about you. You know what I mean? You say what's on your mind. I mean, That's why I said when I first got here, if I would have been able to sign you to Nitro way back when, hell, I know who would have won the Monday Night Wars, no doubt in my mind. I mean, you kick ass. Man, you just take control of this situation. You've been kicking ass here in WWE longer than almost anybody. Your accolades here in the WWE are unbelievable, but you know what? They're about to become even bigger.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
What's in the briefcase is what I'm wondering.
Money? He's gonna give him a. Wait a minute. Look at this.
Triple H, you may recognize this world championship because you were the last man to officially wear it. It's been worn by some of the greatest champions in the history of this industry. And now, Triple H, it will be again, because, ladies and gentlemen, your new world champion, Triple H!
What? Good God, now this is an historic moment here on Raw. Triple H has just been awarded the heavyweight championship of the world.
Well, you heard what Eric said. He was officially the last man to wear that championship belt. This is unprecedented, isn't it, JR?
It is an historic moment. It is a shocking moment here on Raw. Triple H just awarded the world's heavyweight title.
We've seen a new world champion crowned here in the first 5 minutes of the show.
You know, Eric, a lot of guys would come out here and they'd say, you know, God, what an honor, but I really don't deserve this. But then again, I'm not a lot of guys, am I?
No.
Because the fact is, you know it, I know it, and every single one of these people know it, that nobody deserves to be the world champion more than me. Nobody should be the world's heavyweight champion more than the game.
Well, he's got a point.
And you know, Eric, I gotta hand it to you. You are a much better judge of talent than my ex-wife is.
That's a dig.
So let me tell you this, as your new no, hold on.
Woo! Wait a minute.
Hey, just a second is right. I wonder well, there's Nature Boy Ric Flair, and you gotta wonder what he's doing out here.
You're exactly right. I do wonder what he's doing out here. Quite frankly, he's got no business out here right now. He's like, this is ruining I mean, you gotta admit, JR, this was a wonderful, touching ceremony.
He might not be running it. You don't know that.
Well, in my opinion, just this mere presence ruins it. He interrupted Triple H right in the middle of mid-sentence. The new champion. This ain't all about you, Flair. Hurry up.
Hey, like everyone else, if Lesnar refused to wrestle on Raw, the title he's wearing is most definitely disputed.
I agree with that.
And I think that the biggest wrestling company in the world, I'm talking about Raw, your company deserves to have its own world champion.
Without a doubt.
And you know what, Eric? I'm even inclined to go as far as say, as you may be the man. After all, you wore this, you're the first, you wore it, you defended it, and everybody says now, Triple H is the man. I got no problem with that. The problem I have is that you wore it once, I wore it 16 times.
And that, folks, is a fact.
Yeah, but so what? You come out here to say that?
And nobody gift wrapped it, brought it out here in a gold Halliburton, and gave it to me, I won it right here by busting my ass. Right in the middle of this ring.
That's a good point, King.
Bled, woo, sweat, and paid the price of a wrestling lifetime. So what I'm saying to you and to you is, I think you need not to just put that over your shoulder tonight. You need to earn the right to wear it out that door.
Hey, you know what? He may be onto something. For the first time in a long time, you and I definitely agree. But this isn't like SmackDown. We don't need some bogus series to determine who gets a shot. We're going to make that match right here tonight. First time in history, mind you, here on Raw. Triple H, the world champion, faces the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Wait a minute.
Now that's what you call a main event. And that's some more history. The first time ever.
What are you thinking?
I think that it would be an honor and a privilege.
Wow. Sounds like it's on to me.
And I think I'm probably the luckiest man to be in this squared circle to know that I'm going to wrestle you as the first contender. I'm equally honored.
Triple H, do that world championship proud. And Nature Boy Ric Flair, 17, could be right around the corner for you, my friend. Good luck to you.
Oh, damn! A cheap shot by the world's champion, just nailing Ric Flair.
What do you mean a cheap shot? There's the one that came out here and wanted to fight. You got to fight now, Flair. You like the way it started?
Well, the game thinks he's a man, but as Ric Flair said, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And what a shot! First time ever tonight, the new world's champion, the Game, and Nature Boy Ric Flair are gonna get it on for the gold tonight, King. But